Hello, this is Coach Kim. I have committed to do a video a day for the month of June because I want to help people grow and lead by example in the way of putting pertinent information out on a big stage to help people grow personally, to feel better about themselves, to be more coached, to be edified, and to do a more consistent job of reaching for their goals. I happen to represent an amazing company, and that's where a lot of my footage is going to stem from. So today is kind of an overlap. I'm going to talk about some specific characteristics that you could embrace, and it will help you not only if you're part of my company, but if you are in the business of connecting with people. So let's get started. I'm going to talk to you about the color theory, right? So when you are sharing your wares, the focus should always be the other person. So we know about that station, that radio station called WIIFM. What's in it for me? That's what people want to know. They don't really care about your CEO, about your company being debt-free, about your international reach, right? They want to know, how will their association with your company benefit them? And that's a fair question. So that's the mindset they're coming from. What I want to present to you is an angle or a way for you to connect with them, right? So that means that the first thing that you're doing is moving yourself out of the picture and relating to that person on a real level. There is a color approach, a color strategy that works every time, right? As far as being relatable to a person. Now, they can still say yes or no, but in this whole journey of sharing what we have, isn't it pretty cool that we get to connect with people and make friends or make contacts or, maybe an association that will be beneficial, mutually beneficial down the road? So there are basically 4 colors I want you to look at. I want you to look at this for the other person because that's who we're talking about. And I also want you to look at it for yourself because it's good to know who you are as you take yourself out into the street and talk to people. The 4 colors we're going to look at are red, yellow, green, and blue. The red person is a show me the money person. They want to know, how can I make money with this deal that you're presenting to me? So when you're talking to that person, you got to cut to the chase. You got to talk to them about compensation, talk to them about activities that will, garner certain income. Talk to them about, what they need to do. It's almost like an equation. If I do this, then I can make that. And that's either going to, help them to see, yes, I'm interested in that, or no, I'm not. But they want you to cut to the chase and show them the money. Okay, that's the red color. The green color is the person that is super analytical, right? They are, a little overboard on taking things, into the laboratory and looking things up. They're hyper researchers and they take a lot of time and they're going to want to know facts about your company. They're going to want to know what the ingredients are in your products. What they're going to want to know the association of the approval authorities, who's giving you the approval to market these products as far as, big government, etc. They want to know the packaging. Is it made in the U.S.? All of the pecuniary details. That's how they're wired, and that's what they want to know. The good thing I will say about the green person is that if you give them enough data and leave them alone, just get out of their way, they will then go and research on their own and they will convince themselves. And once they are convinced by themselves, in their own research, no one will be able to sway them from their conclusion. So let them loose and get out of their way. And, as I mentioned, I represent Shop Free Mart. I know specifically that they can look, they can spend a fortnight looking at Shop Free Mart details and they'll always come out with a very sound conclusion. The next color is the yellow person. The yellow person is a save the world, save the whales. Stop putting Coke bottle the bottle tops into the trash because they go into the water and they get around the ducks, necks and they hurt the ducks. Let's save impoverished people. If I had a truckload of money, I just give it away. That's who the yellow person is. They want to help. They want to lift up. A yellow person is like a Mother Teresa, that spirit. Martin Luther King. I want to change industries. I want to really make an impact. I want to make my life count. That's the yellow person. So you can see that they operate from their heart. You might look down at their feet and they may be wearing Birkenstocks. So that's the yellow person. The last person on the spectrum is the blue person. The blue person is the social animal. Oh my gosh, they like to get together. They like to party. They like to know about the company conferences. When do you meet? Where do you meet? How frequently do you meet? Who's going to be there? How many people show up? What's our team name going to be? What's our objective? So they love being around people. So let me bring it all together for you who may be in Shop Free Mart. And if you're not, oh my gosh, you need to join Shop Free Mart. So I'm going to tell you a couple of things. First of all, the colors that I just mentioned, all of those are addressed by what we offer at Shop Free Mart. The first color, red, the money is there, the compensation is there. There's so many benefits to earning money with Shop Free Mart that the majority of companies just don't bring to the table. So you can dig deep in that and be able to give someone very specific analyses of what type of income they can make without even putting money out in some cases. So you can really just ask people, do you want to make money fast or slow with Shop Free Mart? And it's their choice. And whatever they say, you can meet them there. So be very confident in the red person, in meeting the red person. The next color, the green person, they can look, again, they can go and do the research. They'll find great supportive information. They'll find, a myriad of testimonies and people's wonderful results with the Shop Free Mart products. And they'll also find a consistency of behavior in our leadership, which I think really goes a very, very long way. The yellow person, that's who we are. We are here to make a difference. My gosh, our motto is #share the love. You're not going to get any more yellowy than Shop Free Mart, because not only do we make a difference, but we love making a difference, and it's sincere. It's from our heart. So a yellow person would certainly find himself welcome in Shop Free Mart. And the last person, a blue person, I'm wearing my blue shirt. I came from, I think you can see a little bit, Shop Free Mart. I came from a convention recently where it was literally like a family reunion, and we had never met each other before. But there's so much rhythm and vibration and edification and exhortation over our phone lines, our webinar series, etc., that we really do genuinely care for one another, and we have a great time when we're together. And we are looking forward to doing that on a regular basis, quarterly, every 6 months, that type of thing. So if you're looking for a blue person to connect with us to say, hey, I want to be with people who like to have fun, Shop Free Mart is the place. So here's the last thing I'm going to say. Evaluate yourself, because it will help you see where you are so that you can connect. What we find out is people often connect with like-minded people. So see where you are, and I'm going to pre-warn you that you're probably going to be a mix of maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 colors. So I'm definitely kind of a blue. I got my blue going on, but I do like to research and I do like the money. So I do have a mixture, and that's okay. And sometimes it may shift. To find your core, and what we typically find just psychologically is that like attracts like. So know who you are, then that way you can attract people with attention and intention. So that's it. That's the sharing for today. Find your color and walk in it with authority, and then go out and look for people who are like you. And the trick is, the way to discover someone's color is to listen. You listen to them. When they talk about financial challenges, when they talk about nonprofits and how they want to help the community, or help a family member, when they talk about details and research, just listen to them. Use that whole form. Remember the FORM acronym, FORM. Talk to them about their friends, their occupation, their relationships, and money. What big projects do they have coming up? Which of their children needs braces? Who's going to college? Who needs a new car? People will talk, but we just are moving so fast in our society that we're not listening with enough intention. So if you turn up your listening skills, you will do very, very well in hearing people. People want to be heard. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow because I'm committed to do a video a day. God bless. See you next time.